Hey guys, it's Krista Tyus here, and in today's video, I want to go over the evolution of a tax and accounting professional. So if you are new to me, welcome. My name is Krista. I am an enrolled agent by the Internal Revenue Service, and I also help tax professionals, bookkeepers, accountants, CPAs, and financial coaches get more clients utilizing Facebook and LinkedIn. Okay, so in today's training video, I'm going to go over a little pyramid I created. And we all pretty much start at the generalist area and we work our way up to scale, okay? So what does it mean to be a generalist? So everybody has to start general somewhere, right? You don't just go in just solely focused on a particular niche when it comes to tax and accounting, because let's be clear, you can help your family, your friends, your coworkers, your colleagues, your acquaintances. You can help all of these people with their tax and accounting services, and just because you have a niche does not mean that you are neglecting these core groups of people, what I call your sphere of influence. So at the beginning stages, if you're just starting your tax and accounting business, you want to be general. You want to focus on cash flow. You want to get as many clients in as possible. And the quickest and best way to do that is to focus on people who you already know, who already likes you, who already trust you, okay? So we focus on our friends, who in our immediately friend circle could benefit from tax and accounting. Well, most of them probably could. So it's really just about you going out into your SOI, your sphere of influence, and you having connection calls. You just letting people know what it is that you actually do and how you could potentially help them. We want to go to family. You want to talk to your uncle. You want to talk to your cousins, your aunts. You want to speak to everyone in your family, even your family on your other side, maybe your father's side, your mother's side, or maybe your in-laws. You want to go as wide as possible, okay, and talk to all of your family members. That's your sphere of influence. You want to go to your colleagues, any coworkers. So, most of us, we have some sort of background working a job, some sort of background in corporate. So you want to tap into that database. You want to tap into the people that you used to see every day. Those people know you, they like you, they trust you. You have a relationship with them, even if you haven't spoken to them for some time. So all of this is really just being a generalist, but you're focused on cash flow. If you are a new business owner, your first 20, 30, 40, 50 clients should be within your sphere of influence. You should be focused general, right? And reaching as many people as humanly possible with your current circle, okay? And just letting people know how you can help, how you provide value. Now, after you really tap into your sphere of influence, you cultivate your database, we move up from generalist to specialist, okay? And this is where you actually focus on a niche, when you actually pioneer a particular industry. And I like to call this, the micro niche, a micro expert. This is where you find a particular segment of the industry and you become the best at it. So if you wanted to focus on the niche, we would say maybe real estate is a popular one. Well, real estate, that's a huge niche to go after. You have real estate investors that fix and flip. You have real estate investors that buy and hold. You have real estate investors that only invest in commercial property, right? You have the real estate investors that only do multifamily. And then you have real estate agents, real estate brokers. So you have so many different micro niches that you can go into just within this one industry. So if you really want to stand apart from the competition, I would behoove you to choose a particular segment of that industry to go after and really become the best at it. Really understand the pains and problems that real estate investors who invest in multifamily have versus real estate investors that invest in commercial property, because the problems and pains are typically different, right? The strategy is different. The long-term and short-term goals are different. So you just want to make sure that you are honing in, you're becoming the best, you're becoming proficient in all of the tax reduction strategies for this particular industry. You geek out on irs.gov. irs.gov is free, guys. People ask me all the time, how do I learn taxes? You just need to know tax law. So just go to irs.gov, go to the resources section, go to the business tax center, and the IRS already has all of the tax credits for trucking companies, or all of they have a real estate tax law center on irs.gov. So I would definitely implore you guys to utilize irs.gov and to read up on all of the different publications, the credits and deductions that are applicable to your particular industry. Now, this doesn't become cumbersome. This is not a a year-long task that you would do, because remember, we're focused on one particular industry. We're not trying to learn tax law for all industries around the country. We're just focused on what is the tax law applicable to real estate. Right? What's the tax law applicable to the trucking industry? What's the tax law applicable to, let's see, technology companies or manufacturing companies, whatever the case may be, right? That's how you really become a specialist. So after we do that, now we move up to the industry expert. Okay, now this is where we're starting to get really fun, and we're really starting to start to position ourselves. Okay, this is where you almost become a celebrity within your niche. You have pioneer this niche. You have provide people with content that is valuable to them, that actually helps them make better decisions, that helps them make or save money. You have positioned yourself in front of your ideal audience as the expert that specializes in this particular industry. So everybody in this industry is starting to know your name. You're starting to pick up traction, because guess what? When you actually specialize, it's very easy to, I'm not going to say it's easy, but it's quite simple to become an industry celebrity if you just specialize, right? Because most industries are very small and tight knit. And if you are the one providing value, you are the one that's really helping people solve their problems, you're going to move up that value chain ladder like quickly, right? More quickly than what you could have done if you just stayed a generalist, if you just stayed just trying to help everyone and everybody with their tax and accounting. Now, your industry expert status, you can really, people are calling on you to do their taxes and bookkeeping. You've cultivated such a name for yourself that now you're just getting referrals each and every day. When they hear your name is synonymous with that industry. So when people hear Krista Tyus, they know, oh, she helps you with taxes, bookkeeping, accounting. If you're a CPA or financial coach, she's the one that you need to go to in order to build a multiple six-figure firm, right? You want to focus and you want to be consistent with this industry so people can start sending you clients. This is where referrals become effortless. People tend to ask, like, how do I get my referrals? Well, the best way to get referrals is to specialize, because when you specialize, you're going after a particular industry. If I'm going after real estate agents, for instance, guess who real estate agents talk to? Other real estate agents. And if I'm doing a bang up job for them, if I'm providing them value, I'm helping them save and make money, guess who they're going to refer people to? They're going to say, my accountant actually specializes in real estate agents. That's all she works with, right? It becomes this exclusivity. That's this little club that people want to become a part of. Now they seek out your services because they know that you are the forefront expert in their particular industry and field. Okay, and that's how you move up this value chain extremely fast. Now, the last part is scale, right? So how do you scale your services? Because, there are only so many days and hours. There are so many hours in a day that you can actually help and service people. Okay, there's only so much that you could physically do as one person. So we really start to leverage your intellectual property, really start to leverage your unique process on how you help clients within this industry, and you start to turn your services into a product. Okay, and this is where you actually ascend to the financial coaching. So a good example of this would be Dave Ramsey. Okay, everybody is familiar with Dave Ramsey. He's one of the top industry experts if you want to get out of debt, if you want to save money, right? That's his niche, people that want to eliminate debt and save money. So he's been in this industry for over 20 years. He's positioned himself. Now he turned his intellectual property, his unique process on how he used to help people get out of debt and save money, and he put that into a product. So a product could be a course or it could be a book. He did that. So now he has his, I think it's called Financial Peace University, that he sells for like $179. He makes millions of dollars per year just off of this one video-based training. Millions of dollars every single year. He also attracts a lot of people to him by his books. He documented his process and he put it in a book. So this is where you take your industry expert status, you working one-on-one with clients, being the forefront expert, helping them solve their problems, make and save money. Now you have this intellectual property that you can package up and now distribute to the masses, sell for a price, where you take your service, where you actually do the work for the client, you package it up, and you sell the process to thousands of people where they can do that process themselves for a lot less. Okay, this is where you're actually going to reach the multi-million dollar scale, is when you take your intellectual property and you start to sell that to the masses. Now, guys, don't try to go straight to scale. Don't try to go straight to, because you don't have an intellectual process yet. You haven't been working with this industry for enough time to know all of the pitfalls to avoid, to know all of the challenges and pains and problems that they go through and how to actually solve it, right? So I only started coaching tax professionals, accountants, CPAs, bookkeepers after I was a tax professional, accountant, bookkeeper for several years, after I worked with hundreds and hundreds of clients, after I made multiple six figures, right? Over $1 million running that business, right? The heartache, the pain. I did the marketing myself. I just didn't start teaching tax professionals, accountants, and bookkeepers how to grow their business after only being in business for a year or 6 months. I've been doing this for well over several years now, right? So this is the process that you guys want to follow. You want to go to people who you already know, who's already in your sphere of influence. Tap into them, generate cash flow. Don't go right into a niche right away, right? Then you want to become the industry expert. Figure out what industry you want to pioneer. Figure out which one that you want to become king or queen of, and claim it, own it, geek out on it, do your best at it, and go out and position yourself as an expert in that industry. The third step, you want to start cultivating those referrals. Since you positioned yourself, now people are going to be hitting you up for services. They're going to be referring you. You're going to be getting random telephone calls every single day, random emails or messages on Facebook or LinkedIn with people seeking out your services. Okay. And then the fourth step, after you've worked with people, you understand their pains, their problems, you understand the pitfalls to avoid, the challenges that they're going to go through. You take your intellectual property, right? The things that you know and how to solve their problem, you put that into a product and you sell that to the masses. You sell and scale your business to millions and millions of dollars, untold millions of dollars, right? Helping this particular industry get a result on their own. All right, guys, if you have any questions about this video, drop them below this video. As always, if you want my help in getting more clients, if you know that I am the mentor and coach for you that's going to help you really break out into this business or grow this business to the level that you desire, I'm going to invite you to work with me. I put the link below. You can join Tax and Accounting Clients on Demand. It's my training program where I work with you every single week to help you get clients and grow this business to the level that you desire. Getting clients consistently, knowing how to price your services, knowing how to have sales calls, right? You have to know how to have a sales call. I help you all of this every single week for an entire year. The investment, I mean, honestly, it's a no-brainer to make the investment to work with me. So I can't wait to support you. I can't wait to work with you. Click the link below. Join me on over. Come on over so I can help you grow your business, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.